Hello everyone, my name is Ishan. I'll be hosting today's SmartSuite-Library for new users training session. Before we start, I'll quickly go through what we'll be covering in today's session. The things we'll be covering is how to get started with SmartSuite and how to communicate with customer service, with us, the customer service team, and accessing the admin and user trainings. So first of all, I would like to take you through a bit of SmartSuite and show you what our toolbar and our command buttons do as well. So to the toolbar, every page in SmartSuite has a toolbar. So for example, if you go into Catalog, the buttons on the bottom, this is where our toolbar is. So each page is specific. So for example, here we have find, new, save, duplicate, which has other options in there as well. So duplicate title, duplicate copy, and delete title as well. And if we go into, for example, global catalog, the toolbar changes to the specific page. So here we have barcode format, which we can specify barcode, prefix, by patron, and so on. You got the search by option, which we got ISBN or SKIS number. You got the manage duplicates by, so you can append, replace, duplicate a record, or replace an order. You have an upload button as well. Configurations, which is where all the settings for your global catalog will be. And print, which will be your printing the spine labels. To start off the session, I will go through how to add a new user to SmartSuite. So to do this, you will go to menu, patron management. Once it's loaded up, click on new on the bottom from the toolbar. You would enter the new barcode in of the patron. So let's just do a number for now. If you want, or you can skip that and do first name. So let's just do Bill, and surname would be Adam. Do that. We would recommend entering the email as well. So in the future, if you want to send out overdue emails, reports, as well as they can use the email to log into the system as well. So we recommend setting up will select your class grade, so which is usually the year level. So for this user, we just do 11, and the home room, which will be their room. So we'll pick 11.8. And then here you got the role option. So I'll go through a bit of the roles that's available. So the admins is pretty much the top of the level use of the system, so they're allowed to do everything in the system, have access to everything. Cataloger will just give you access to cataloging items and obviously searching as well. Circulation desk will give you access to circulating items and searching for patrons as well. Librarian is similar to administrator. They will have all the options available as well in the system, so they can control everything as well. Patron editor will allow you to edit patrons in the system. So for example, editing patrons here as well. Teacher will give you access to TF education as well. So we mainly use teacher for all the staff, and we use student for all the students, where the students can only access the search of your system. So it's my school collection here. So once you set that up, you click save. And there you go, you have added a patron. And if you wish to delete a patron or a user, simply bring them up on patron management. So if you go find, click on 4589, which is the barcode that we just entered, press search, it'll bring up the patron that we just added now. So from here, you can go and press delete on the bottom in the toolbar. And the system will prompt you saying, are you sure you want to remove the student, as you'll be deleting the borrowing history as well. So you just click confirm, and the system will delete the patron for you. Next, I'll go through adding a catalog into the system, which is done by going to the menu, catalog, and then catalog again. So here on the toolbar on the bottom again, you will click new, and it will bring up a blank template. So the title will be here. Let's just do Harry Potter. You can enter an ISBN in there as well. So let's just do an ISBN also, or if you have an ISBN already, you can always just copy and paste ISBN like this into the ISBN here, and click the icon here as well, and the system will automatically get the information to you as well. If not, we can just remove the ISBN and add in manually. So you would select the media, which is we usually do book as a media type, and then you click save. So you basically added a title to the system. To add copies to this title, which is the physical copy of the item. So if this is a book, you want to be able to borrow it out, like the students or staff to be able to borrow it out. So you would need to add a barcode to the system. To do this, you would go into copy here, click on the barcode field here, and let's just enter barcode in 8928, and then you will select copy status. So let's want to make it available. Location, you can leave it as primary library, or if you want to change it, click in location, and you can select from the drop down list. But if you're not sure which one you want to, like if you can't see it in the drop down list, you can always search it up here as well. So if you just do school, it'll bring up all locations with school in it. If you want to add a new location or add a new authority, which is a location as well, you would just type in the location name. So let's just do library teacher, because you want to be able to, in the library teacher area, for this test, I'll just put my name in, so we know, and then just click plus. And the system will prompt you saying, library teacher Nishan is a new location. I usually want to add it to your database. And you click OK. So you pretty much added the new location as well. So you go and select sublocation as well. The next one. So let's just do English department. Your loan type. You will select your loan type as well. So this is when the item is loaned, how long you want it to loan it out for. So you got few options here. So fortnightly, 4 weeks, 1 week, and so on. So let's just set this one for a term. So the renewal type is where if the item is borrowed by a user, and they want to renew it. When they renew it, the system will use this option here and renew it accordingly. So fortnightly will renew 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and so on. So we just leave it for 4 weeks, and then you click. So that's you basically have added a copy. So from there you would click save, and the system will save this record, and you are now ready to loan it out. So if you don't want to add records manually, you can use our global catalog option, which is available by clicking on the menu again, clicking catalog, global catalog. So this is our global catalog. As you can see on the left hand side, this is your catalog defaults. So when you add a record from SKIS, this is the information that the system will automatically put in. And if you're not sure if you have been set up for SKIS, all you have to do is just go here on the configurations, click on the arrow, click is it 3950 database, and fill in the details here. If you're not sure the details, if you just go to Google, type in SKIS 3950, is it 3950, sorry, enter, click on the first link, which should say how do I set up, is it 3950, and the website here, which is the SKIS website, will show you the details that you need to enter in. The SKIS username and password is usually always available in your SKIS profile. So you will have to log into SKIS app to get that information, which here will show you the steps as well. So once you added the information in, set everything up, you are ready to catalog items from SKIS. So I'll just show you one. So you can scan the ISBN in, or you can enter the ISBN in manually. And here you have the option to enter the barcode as well. So from here, instead of having to go into catalog and change the barcode of the item, you can scan in the barcode straight away. So the system, when it adds the record, it will add a copy as well, and then specify this barcode that you enter here. So let's just do another one and enter barcode here as well. So this is a 2367 barcode number, and you click enter. The system will do just go and check SKIS, see if it's available, and when it's available, it'll import information in and come up with send import complete. Once it's been done, what this comes up here, you can click on the pencil or the title, where the system will take you to that catalog record that was just added. So here we added the record, our extreme Earth explore and amazing habitats around the world. As you can see, it's already added that barcode that we entered here and entered in the catalog defaults, which is on the left hand side here. So pretty much now you can loan this item out as well. But if you have accidentally added a copy and you wanted to delete a copy, you will go into catalog, click find. So if you know the barcode, you can always enter the barcode in. So 2367, click enter, and the system will bring up the barcode list of that record. As you can see, there's a record here with a lone barcode. We don't want that in the system, so let's just delete this copy of the system. So what you need to do is click on the arrow pointing down to expand it, and then press delete on the bottom and click OK. So now the system has deleted that record. So if you want to delete a copy, so once you delete a copy, and if you want to delete a title, what you need to do is bring up that title again. So for example, the one that we added before was 8928. So you can again search for that barcode. Once it brings it up, you can press delete title on the bottom. And the system will again ask you for confirmation. So saying, are you sure you want to delete this title and one copy? If there's one copy here, it's because we only have one copy there. It will always mention the total amount of copies under that title. If you're sure that you want to delete this, you just type in yes and press confirm. now the system has deleted the record. So once you've cataloged all the items that you want and you want to print spine label to that record that you just added. To do this, you can do it through global catalog. So for example, this copy here, you can print your spine label by clicking print on the bottom right hand corner of your toolbar. If you're not sure which spine label has been set up, all you have to do is click on configurations, the arrow next to it, click default spine label, and it will give you the list of spine labels that's available on the system, and you can choose which one you want to use and then click save. So we'll be using Raker 12601, which is a 2-label spine label. So once you set that up and once you have cataloged the item you want, click print, which then the system will load that Raker 1260 spine label for you and generate the spine label as well. From there, all you have to do is print and export. And the system will export that into a PDF and you can print from there. So print and export. On the bottom, it will download it for you. Click on that and it will load it up. Just make sure when you're printing it that you open it up using Adobe Reader, not on the browser. As the reason for this is because the margins, if you're printing from the browser, is not the printer settings does not keep it as what's been set up in the report. So if you're printing from Adobe Reader, it will keep that format and it will use those margins that's been set up. So we have cataloged the book. So far we have cataloged the book, added a new user, added new title, added a new copy, deleted the titles and the copy as well, deleted a user. So the next one that I'll go through will be circulating an item. To do this, you will go clicking on menu, circulation, circulation again. So this will always load up the loan screen. So here you can either scan in the patron barcode or type in the patron barcode. So for example, let's just do bring me up. So at the moment it's saying I have one item that's been reserved and is available for me to collect. So you just click OK, so you get warning messages in circulation. So if there's an overdue item, you'll get a circulation message. If there's a note in the patron, you'll get a circulation message as well. So from here, now you can enter in the item that they want to borrow. So you can either scan in the barcode or you can type in the barcode as well. So I'll just type in this barcode here. So 2367. Press enter, and the item is loaned out. And once you have loaned it out, you can also return items here as well. So to do this, you will click on the return tab and then scan in or enter the barcode of the item that you want to return. So for example, we'll do 2367 again. Press OK, and the item is returned. what I'll show you is how to run overdue reports. So this is basically where you can generate reports on items that are overdue in the system. So you know what items need to be collected or what you need to have students return, and you can always send them out reminders as well. To do this, you can menu, reports, reports, click on overdues. So you have a few different options of overdue reports that you can select. So your overdues by classifications, which is your year levels, overdues by homerooms, which is your rooms, overdues by location, so you can specify a location that you want to select and generate a report for, and it will show you items that are overdue under that location. Overdues by media, same again, so you can select the media type, or you can select overdues by patron, so you can specify a patron and see if that patron has overdues, and it will show you any overdues that that patron has. Sublocation, same again, just overdues by sublocation, specifying a sublocation for it. So for now, we'll just do overdues by homeroom. Click on that and click open on the bottom. And it will load up the conditions of the report. So where it says homeroom equal homeroom, in the second homeroom section, if you click in that text box, it will give you a drop down of all the homerooms available in the system. So for now, I won't select any homerooms and just click generate. So generating, it will generate all the overdues in the system that you can have a look at. So here, as you can see, it's brought up the patron and the list of overdues that they have on loan still. So if you scroll down, so it'll show you the homeroom number and the patron as well. You can print the report again. So as same as before, print export, and the system will export it to PDF where you can print off the list, so you can have it on paper and you can follow them up with the students as well. As you can see here, it's divided each homeroom into a page, so it's easy for you to track them down, and if you want, you can always hand the page to the homeroom teacher as well, so they can help you with asking the students to return those items that's online. So the next one, the last section that I'll be covering is how to contact us if you need any help and what help is available for you on the system. So on the system, if you go to menu, go to support section, there's a few support options available. So you got contact support, search help, which will take you to our support help page, training videos, which will take you to our YouTube page, FSI community, which will take you to our Facebook page, and the quick start guide will give you a quick PDF of a start guide of each section in the system. So if you click on contact support, it will take you to our mailbox, where here you can see all your available what you have requested from us or any question that you've asked us in the past, and you can click create a ticket here. So in the subject, you would enter the title of the inquiry that you have and you want to ask us. So here we'll just say add a new user, and you type your message in. So you give a brief explanation on what you want help with. So here, how do I add a new user into the system? off. You press the paper plane arrow to send it. Send it off. So just press submit. You will have send the inquiry and a chat will appear. So this is pretty much like it's a chat where once our technicians have come to your inquiry, they will reply here and the reply will appear on the left hand side of the system where you can view it. So as you can see here that, hi Sean, thank you for contacting us. Our team will get back to you as soon as possible. So that's the auto message that will come up, and once they have replied to your message, it will appear under here. So on the left hand side, you can see there's that ticket that we created. You see on the left hand side. If you want to refer to a ticket that you have previously dealt with, you can always refer it to it by a ticket number, which is the FS105796. So you can enter that in as well, or simply clicking reopen will reopen that ticket as well again. And for all our new users, we have created a new function called Concierge, which can be accessed by clicking on this chat bubble on the bottom right hand corner. This will allow you to chat with our team instantly. So if you have an inquiry, let's say I need help with adding a title, one of our team members will get back to you shortly with the next steps that you need to take for you to be able to do the inquiry that you are after. So till you have that, you can, once you send a message off till they reply, you can either minimize the chat as well. And once they reply, it'll pop up here again. And the other support options that are available as well in the support section is search help. So if you click search help, it will load up our help page. So you can see it's divided into a few different sections. So you got SmartSuite, T for Education, My Lessons. So if you go to SmartSuite, it will give you, again, it's divided into different sections as well, making it easier for you to search for the tech notes. So for example, Cataloguing, you got all the tech notes here. If you want to see all, just click see all 51. And it will give you all the Smart Help articles that's available now. So let's just see how do I add a new sublocation to my catalog. If you click on that, it will load up the article and give you a step-by-step guide on how to add it. The next one that's available in support is your training videos. So the training videos is all our YouTube videos that we do almost every day, every second day. So you can access this anytime, anywhere you want. So we highly recommend that you subscribe to Functional Solutions International and turn your notification bell on as well, so you get notified every time we post a video. So as you can see, we've done a few admin new training sessions, a certification teacher training session as well. And if you can, like, we have done one on reports, spectrum management as well. So there's a variety of videos available for you to look at and watch, and which will also be a step-by-step guide on how to learn how to use the system as well. So the next one that we'll look at is a quick start guide. So like I mentioned before, it's a PDF version where it's pretty much a quick guide on how to do each function on the system. So for example, if you want to click on adding teaching materials to add, and / adding questions, if you click on that, it will take you to the section of that. You can also print this off as well. So you can have a paper copy if you wish to have a paper copy next to you. So if it makes it easy for you to look at it, we recommend doing that as well. So as you can see, this one of our team members have replied to our message from before, saying thank you for contacting us and just giving us an article that might help us with our inquiry. So you can click on that and it'll take you to the article. So once you're happy with that, just say we would reply saying thank you. To send it. So once you're happy with that, just click close, and then you get a confirmation saying, are you sure you want to close this chat? Click OK. So you have closed that chat off. So always remember, as a new user, you got the chat option available for you to use as well. So we highly recommend, if you're a new user, use this chat option so we can help you out quicker and help you with any inquiries. That will be the end of the training session today. Thank you for joining us in our new user training. Again, my name is Ishan. If you have any questions, please enter it into the chat on the bottom right hand corner or in our mailbox as well. Once again, thank you and hope you have a good day.